guys. Thanks everybody for visiting our daily Zoom of Troncase. I am PTC Pet from the Netherlands, and I will be your host of the Zoom of Troncase. I've been working full-time in crypto and for the last years now. And what I've learned from it is we need something decentralized and trustworthy, as every one of us has been heard plenty of times before. Think about companies that are delaying payouts, companies that just disappear, or companies that decide to pay out on somebody else before you. It's not honesty and trustworthy. That's a lot of companies lack it. I've been given the opportunity to lead the Zoom and the community towards a steady daily income where our program is audited and verified, and I'm going to take you through later. I'm proud to present my mentor and the person who's guiding me on taking it to the next level. I will give a short introduction about him and talk about some of the things that he achieved, and then he's going to take it away. He's a great vocal speaker. Okay, I must talk a little bit slower. He is a great vocal speaker, and he's going to introduce you how it works. And afterwards, I will show you how to deposit. All the 5 companies that Eric has chosen in his 10 years are still operating today. But because of the human factor kicking in, changes from management or owner side out, he had to say goodbye to these companies for the best interest of his people. As I am honored to have found a mentor who's also caring for his people and their profits, instead of just only filling his own pockets, I decided to follow him, and a good bond was built. He's also one of the people that proves you do not need to be among the first to start in a company to become the highest earners. He joined Wellstar, a 10-year-old German company, and within 10 weeks, he was known as the Crown Ambassador, also known as the highest earner of the company. Stats like that are amazing to share, and I always come legendary also. So I'm going to present to you Eric Norton, and take it away, my man. My man, great to see you here. You're going to become the host now, and take it away, my man. We have many people awaiting your fabulous words.
Of course, and some technical things came up. It's not always the best thing to download the newest software, all right? Unless it's got something to do with a decentralized smart contract. Now, so my name is Eric Norton, and I'm speaking to you from Estonia, and I'm really happy to be on this call with you, all people. And so let's maybe analyze what has happened in the last 5 months, because already in September we had a meeting with tech team and an online marketing team that had already, both of them, looked at the smart contract market and found what are the shortcomings, what have been the errors that they were also doing. And so, of course, we would like today to present to you the what we feel is the most balanced and the most powerful out of the smart contracts on the market today, and which will of course have so many things coming up in the next few days, in the coming months, of course. This team does not stop from evolving, of course, and we don't see any reason why other smart contracts have not come out with valid, valuable products to give to all the people, and so forth. So of course, this is something that we pay great attention to. As of the 3rd of January, then I can say that there was no need anymore for any of us to trust somebody else, like a creator, like any kind of like a CEO, any kind of tech team even, because the smart contract got fully locked in and audit reports were also then fully there. So let's go over to Screenshare. I see that Dmitry in Finland is looking amazing over there and doing some notes. I like it very much. And that is the way, people. That's the way to grow. Of course, people should be writing things down, especially when it comes to numbers, all right? And so this is the reason why they call it the Next Generation Community Program, you see, because all the mistakes, errors have been already analyzed by the teams, what has come to other contracts out there. And so today, I believe that Patrick has already introduced you to the two Troncase audit reports, and also that our code is public today. On top of that, this smart contract has been stripped totally naked in front of us, meaning that even the tech team provided us 10 days ago with the ultimate view to your organization, to your downlines, everything you can check, how many contributions, how many wallets, how much turnover on different levels, and you can click and click on your structure. Now, then, of course, we can start off by saying that that there's two major cryptocurrencies in the world. Both of them are top 20 in the world, who provide us with the awesome version of a smart contract. The only difference between Ethereum and Tron is that Tron is hundreds of times cheaper to transact, and also it is hundreds of times more faster to reach the other wallet. And so, of course, 99% of all the smart contracts will be probably built on the Tron blockchain, as are we, of course, as well. Tron is performing really well on the market today. You should check it out. What is the current standings? And now, so of course, this is a major breakthrough in how things could be handled without the interference of any kind of third party, even your government, even anything. All right. Of course, there's risk to everything, and please do your own due diligence about how these community programs really work before you decide to enter. 1 second. But yes, immutability, though, this is the key element, because immutability means that this is a contract between you and the smart contract itself. All right, and it does for you exactly like it's programmed to do. It does not think for some days if to pay out your passive incomes or active incomes. It does not it does not have a brain like that. It is kind of a robot programmed to do exactly that, what it's supposed to. Now, of course, they have developed high security in their in their last 3-4 months before they launched. We have 4 interfaces, 4 websites to use to be able to do the transactions through these websites, calling them interfaces. 2 of them are public, .io and .space, but 2 of them are even not public. And so even if all 4 of them get hacked, then you can still just take a few minutes and learn from your upline how to deposit and withdraw directly from your smart contract from the blockchain. All right. So instant transactions is something that is happening with all of our active incomes. They fall straight out of the contract itself and into your personal wallet, where you are holding your private keys. And so if we move further, then of course, by the first quarter of 2021, we could be doing around 2 billion TRX in commissions, in turnover, and 250,000 contributions. Vad är det? Sorry, my daughter is teaching me how to create from an F into an A plus. All right, just by forging a report at school. That is crazy. But of course, I know how to do that as well. But in this environment here, we don't really need to do that now, do we? This is insane. So now, of course, now even if we do 5 times lesser than that, then we have no questions. Even if we do 10, 20 times lesser than that, of course, we are still running a very healthy contract, especially because the active incomes don't even fall into the contract, but fall straight out of the contract on all of your 11 levels. Now, the minimum deposit here is 100 TRX, which is around $3.45 right now. Maximum is 4 million, which is more than 110,000 TRX. Now, the total income, 300%, which has to be capped at some point for your passive rewards, then this only applies to passive income. And even if you fill the 300%, you are not stressed. You are not obligated to, again, recontribute anything. And besides, also, I mean, you're still going to be receiving your active incomes until until whichever day. So that's not an issue. Always your active income comes straight out. Secondly, your passive rewards are all the time withdrawable. All right. So let me explain how that works. Now, 1% every 24 hours, the basic interest rate you see on the left. Then this is for everyone, the same. Now, on top of that, you could be enjoying a personal hold bonus for every 24 hours that you decide not to withdraw. And so on the second day, that means you get 1.1%, third day 1.2, fourth 1.3, fifth is 1.4, and sixth day is already 1.5% every day. And that's until the day that you decide to withdraw. You can withdraw fully. But of course, in that case, the only trick in this whole system is that it falls back to 1%. And then again, the next day it starts to go up towards 1.5%. And in the next 6 days, always you are back at 1.5%. So not really anything huge. You see, you get to 100% of rewards in around 68 days if you don't withdraw. If you withdraw, let's say 2 times, you are at about 70 days to be at 100% and risk-free. Now, so that was the personal hold bonus, right? On the right-hand side, though, this gets very interesting. Now, with times passing by and with community efforts, then we could enjoy also further upside to our passive, which is through the contract total balance bonus, community bonus, and leader bonus. And so for every 80 million TRX on the platform balance, and we already have way more than 10 million on the platform balance, which is exactly designated only to pay out the passive incomes, then, which is, by the way, 72.25% minimum of the whole contract. So let me, well, point is that that is really something. We have the highest contract balance on the market designated for the passive side. And of course, then we could fill that 5 times. So at 400 million TRX contract balance, which is not a crazy amount, but we will then be having a minimum of 2.5% daily. Sorry, the maximum of 2.5% daily paid out to everyone. Now, community bonus is hitting via every 50,000 contributions. And we are already at about 4,000 contributions now. So, of course, we will hit that at some point. And for every time that we hit 50, then 0.1% gets again added to the balance, to the passive. Right, so leader bonus is for every million TRX that we as a community have earned in referral commissions. That's pretty cool. That's never been done before, I think. And so once we push, then for every 20 million for the first 5 times, we get an extra 0.1%. Now that brings the total maximum to 3.5% a day. And can I please remind you that by the time that we start to hit those landmarks, then of course, we will have a very healthy contract balance, which is already from the verified and licensed smart contracts on DAP Radar official site, I think number 4 or number 3 today. So, I mean, that's crazy for a 1-month-old smart contract. So very simple also, all of your 11 levels of the uni level are immediately open for you. And so you can just start out and by not feeling any kind of stress that now you gotta qualify somehow for level 2 and level 3 and so on. No, you can just focus on what you do best, speak to the people, inform them, give them some facts and statistics, maybe an overview of Tron, an overview of the definition of a smart contract, and many will join. That's the thing. There's no difference between you and I. It's just about how much work you put in there, how many people you notify. So now, one strategy you could use is to go in there with 10,000 TRX, for example. That turns towards 30,000. 10,000 is only $345 now. And And so if it turns to 30, then you go for second round. You already keep the 10 and you are risk-free. That goes towards then 60,000 already. Then you keep the 20,000 TRX. That's pure pluses already. Imagine if the TRX value has doubled by that time, which is highly possible. Even the Wall Street is talking about TRX today. TRX, TRX, TRX. This is the thing now. Okay, but so now this makes a lot of sense, I believe, and it's logical. And now to join us on the last slide, then Troncase chatbot is something we are excited about because it answers people back immediately. It allows people to download immediately all kinds of different language PowerPoint presentations and various different answers. I almost said that it allows people to withdraw presentations from the chatbot. Pretty good. Yes. By the way, both of these procedures are really, really simple. Just if you obtain some TRX, even in the Clever wallet, for example, then you have the opportunity to pay directly with your credit card details or your bank transfer for the TRX. It shows up immediately. And then, of course, you only need to have 17 TRX for the blockchain fee and for the smart contract fee in order to be able to activate your account. So due to that, we advise you to start off by minimum 300 TRX, because then the 17 TRX it's not felt so much at all. So now, and also when withdrawing, okay, which has been a topic, then also when withdrawing, you need to have 17 TRX on your wallet outside before you withdraw your passive incomes. Then everything always works perfectly. Okay, but to move on, even if you don't get your questions answered in chatbot, then you have your email support, admin@troncase.io, and you have the official announcements channels, which we have now gathered, I think, 10 managers of the leads of 10 countries already, which will be added to many kinds of materials as the people to go to in order to get information for the new ones that are only coming from an external source, which is the online marketing team people. So we have the X factor that also pushes more people, more TRX, and even companies into this smart contract. So these people will be very visible very shortly. And we are very proud of what they have done so far, by the way. They are great leaders, all of them, without exception. And of course, you can check us out on YouTube channels or Patrick's channel about all the various recordings we have of the presentation. Although, again, you don't really need to do that, because all you need is to get an answer about the audit reports, what they actually mean. And some of the American gentlemen, great leaders, have already contacted the third-party companies that have performed these audits, and everything is perfect. And so is the running of this contract from day one. So no issues. And back to you, Patrick. Thank you very much.
Of course, my man. Great presentation again. I hope everybody understands. And to the people saying, why don't I win? Well, because there are more people in the chat. And we have 40 or 50 people every day minimum. And every day, some are winning and some are not. We have 4 Zooms today. So if you do not win today, you bring your people to another Zoom. Instead of complaining, you can also think, oh my God, they are giving away free entry. I have never seen another program do that. Yeah, that was something to say. Eric, if you make me the host, my man, I can see you did. Guys, I'm going to show you how to do it. Of course, I'm now checking. I'm going to talk breather. I have my wifey next to me. She's telling me to slow down while talking. So guys, let me take you through. You can see it now. We have 4,023 members in our contract. And in the same place where you can see that, you see an audit report. If you check the first one, it's from an officially known company, well respected. It's called Telescript.in. The company is known for doing audits to check if there is an exit scam in the contract. Let's just call it a backdoor. That there's somebody who can harm the contract balance and just drain it. They guarantee there is no impossibility of an exit scam. Of course, you can check this in your own time. You can also scan the QR code for the more detailed information. Check the signature. I'm going to show you and talk a little bit more about the second audit file. It's more detailed, and I'm a little bit of a nerd, so I like to learn things. And this one shows like a disclaimer, an overview of the audit. It shows overflow attacks, underflow attacks, short address attacks, delegate calls, all things bad people can do to hurt our contract. It also shows we are badass and nobody can hurt our contract. So you can, of course, read it in your own time. It's like I said, it shows you different kinds of attacks that can be done. It shows you the kind of solidity we use to write the project. And it also shows you we have no critical vulnerabilities found in the contract, no medium vulnerabilities found in the contract. And of course, if you go a little bit down, you see the summary of the audit, that there is no backdoor to run funds from the smart contract. I'm going to show you in a second also that we're verified on the Tron blockchain. But now I'm first going to take you through how to deposit. So how does it work? You will need, if you're on the laptop, you will need the TronLink extension installed. You can just download it and it works with your normal browser. If you're on the telephone, you will need the Clever Wallet app or the TronLink app. You deposit your TRX to there. The wallet has a browser, a web browser. You put in the link of your upline and you go directly to the website. It will take you to the website. You will see 3 stripes here. When pressing those 3 stripes, it will open up a submenu. It will say make a deposit, personal wallet, marketing plan, secure platform, about us. The minimum you can deposit with us is 100 TRX, but I'm always depositing a couple times a day, so let's make it 500. And of course, you see with me, there's no upline. That is because I'm already a member, so for me, it does not matter. But let me just correct it for the people that think, oh my God, there's no upline. I'm just gonna take my link. And as you can see, I'm using Troncase space, but I just typed it in directly. Actually, yeah, I'm working with the website. And I believe now, because I typed my own address, it will also not show an upline. But normally it says it shows an upline. We press deposit. Oh, wait. You can see that now it shows an upline wallet. Always wait with pressing deposit till it shows an upline wallet. I forgot that's a tip from Dream Team. Do not rush it. Just let the site load a little bit. We press deposit. Oh, it got cancelled out because I was too slow. Well, wait 1 second. I'm going to reload the page. And of course, sometimes technical difficulties happen online. And it's not a worry because we do not get paid if our transaction is not working. Let's just go again. I think it's blocking me because it's my own address. Well, I showed a couple times already how to deposit. Let me show you guys through the contract. Of course, when you deposit it, it will show you successfully invested. I showed it on every Zoom. I'm just going to skip it now for a second. And I'm going to deposit using the contract itself, as many want to know that also. As you can see, my current daily profit is 1.5. And I can withdraw 3,000 TRX. As you can see here, I'm getting a basic profit of 1%. And I'm also having a contract bonus of 0.5. I can see it's a nice addition. One cannot deposit with his own referral link. Okay, so hold bonus is 0.5 and my total deposit is almost 46,000 TRX. This is the place where you can find your referral link that shows after you have opened an active deposit. Otherwise, it will show not an active account. And of course, you can find your structure. You can see who's working and who is not. And the tech team has made an amazing feature. You can see here the Troncase network button. Let's press it and it will open up another page. And this one I'm really happy with. I have never seen a project giving out so much information. So let me guide you through, guys. For the leaders, this is a great tool to see how you're working. Of course, if you're on the laptop, you hover your mouse above it. If you're on the telephone, you press it. Pressing it will show you your total deposit of this wallet address, total team turnover. You can see I almost bring 2.5 million TRX in the project. Thanks team for the trust. And I have 314 team members. And of course, you see a little plus here. By pressing the plus, it will open up your people and your structure. You can see how everybody is doing. Let's press this one of 6,200. This is my friend from the Netherlands. He came in with 6,200 and he directly invited some friends. And as you can see, his friends are inviting friends. And they have brought in 230,000 TRX. That's a little bit how you can check how the structure works. Of course, I told you, I'm going to show you Oh, I already showed you that. I'm going to show you how to deposit with the contract without using the website. As many are thinking, yeah, what if the website goes offline? Of course, we have troncase.space, we have troncase.io. So we're getting there. We can check the contract. And you can see the total amount that is in the contract. You can always see that here. And of course, you can, let me clear the chat a little bit. So, and you can, of course, write to the contract. Let's say, I can show you guys like this. Let's say I have 810 invested now in the moment. I'm going to the Troncase. I'm going to deposit 555. I'll accept the transaction. And of course, this is without the website. I'm a refresh. As you can see, it's gone. And then we go to the website. And as you can see, I had something with a 0 ending. And now I have something with a 5 ending. This is without the website. Of course, we are here to teach you also. Everybody can do this. And you do not need to trust me. You do not need to trust Eric. This is an audited and verified smart contract. Your people also do not need to trust you. I can say we are trustworthy. I'm now going to stop the Zoom. And if you have a question, raise your hand and I'm going to unmute you.